Hi everybody and welcome to Tarot Readings by Danika, and in this episode we are going to be reviewing, just going over Kawaii Tarot here that I found at the local Barnes & Noble here in the States. So hang tight while I unbox it and show you what's up. But first off, I just do want to mention that obviously I did find this at Barnes & Noble in the annex, in the book annex, right? So if you don't know what the book annex is in the Barnes & Noble, that is the section where they have everything, like the selection that they do have is on a permanent sale. They're set like at a certain price point and stuff like that. So that's where you can find Kawaii Tarot, in that kind of department in the book annex. Aside from that, yeah, so I looked online, I looked everywhere for this Kawaii Tarot, and there's really not much of a variety or a market that has Kawaii on it, right? And especially in tarot. So yeah, so when I came across it, I was like, hell yes, I'm buying it. So for 15 bucks, that wasn't bad right off the bat, and just looking at the illustrations, I thought it was beautiful right off the bat, right off the eye. So packaging itself, it's pretty large here, the box itself. So the overall texture of this package is like a matte finish with these with the decor and the lettering here. It's a glossy, I don't know if you could see it, it's glossy, it has a glossy finish to it. So it just, they really did well with the packaging, right? And it's very attractive, it's very cohesive. So the publisher is Rock Point, and they published in 2022, and this was manufactured in China. This right here that said manufactured in China gave me kind of a of a red flag warning, okay? I really did have high hopes when I saw the packaging. I was like, oh, this is attractive. It looks like it's gonna be great. So yeah, when I found out that it was made in China, I was like, ooh, let's see what this is all about. So here we go, unboxing it. So the yellow, the coloring, like there was a lot of thought that was put into this, and I really liked that, right? The color coordinations, the illustrations and all that, it was well thought of and well put together. And now when I saw this, I was like, oh, this is cute. This is a nice little packaging situation. So I have opened it, by the way, just to make it easier for this video. So yes, it does come with a plastic covering. Here we go. We have a Kawaii guidebook. Okay. And we'll go over that in a second. So when I saw this, I was immediately disappointed. Very disappointed that these cards do not come with a case. In what world? And this is going to be already a negative thing that I just felt with this purchase, is that the cards don't come with any kind of casing, any kind of pouch, nothing. So they're just kind of free balling. They're free balling in the box, right? You're just gonna have to figure it out, right? And I guess that is fine, but to be honest, like that was very disappointing to find out that this publisher did not fully execute their 78 there's 78 cards in a box. They couldn't just give us that fucking box. But anyway, yeah, so this is what it comes with. The box comes with the guidebook and free ballin'. Sorry guys, I have to laugh about that. Free balling cards here. So anyway, here we have the guidebook. It's 38 pages long, about 7 inches long, decent sized. So when you first open it, here you go. Ooh. Take a look at the text, the lettering. It's really cute, really cutesy. It just gives you the introduction, and it does give you the table of contents, right? So it tells you the beginner's guide to tarot, and it's very straightforward. I love that it's just straight facts, you know, about how to use the tarot, and then it breaks it down into the major arcana and then the minor arcana following that. So yeah, this is very helpful for the people that are new to tarot. Now, what I am going to note here is that I wouldn't recommend this for beginners. As weird as that sounds, my why is that yes, it's cute, it's very childlike, it's tapping into your inner child, right? Like these images, these cartoony, cutie images here, yeah, they're cute. But if you're barely learning tarot, this can be overwhelming because there's so much going on. Like every illustration has something going on, and it has extra. And when I say extra, I mean like the symbolism. Like if you don't understand or know about symbols or can tap into that, that is something I would highly suggest prior to diving into this deck. Now, that is my only concern here, is that this is not, I mean, I guess it could be for beginners, but I think it would be very overwhelming at first, like trying to decipher what the fuck the tower is, and then there's fucking cute little sea lions here on top of each other. Like what? Right? So if you're learning tarot for the first time, or trying to get used to just learning tarot, I would not recommend these kinds of illustrations. I would recommend going for the original maybe Rider-Waite deck. Okay, so this is I would say for the intermediate, for somebody who already knows the basics of tarot. Okay, and who knows, maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but I mean, I've been doing this long enough to kind of know that it's just not beginner friendly, because I remember my journey, and I know not everybody's journey is the same, so just take that opinion with a grain of salt. But it can be overwhelming, okay? Because it is 78 cards that you have to learn. But yeah, I'm just showing you here the flip through the book, so you can kind of get an idea of what these little cards would look like. We're almost coming to an end here. And then now the cards, right? So the cards, they have a glossy finish, so they are laminated. One thing I'm gonna tell you is that they are not fully laminated. The edges are not fully laminated, so they have a razor feel, and that's like the best that I could explain it. It feels like I'm almost at the borderline of a paper cut. So when you first open these, they feel fucking rough. The edges feel very sharp, and again, they didn't. I feel like they cut corners when they manufactured this. You know, yes, the illustrations are fucking gorgeous. They laminated it, but they didn't laminate 100% of the deck. Like, why would you not finish the edges? It hurts. Like honestly, in my hands, like, and I have small hands, right? It feels like I'm on borderline of a paper cut here. And others might feel differently. I know I am sensitive. My hands, my skin, I am sensitive, but I've been doing this long enough. I've been buying a lot of decks long enough to know when I have a fully laminated deck compared to one that is not laminated. So as far as cardstock quality, it is very pliable. It is very thin. I'm not really putting much pressure here on that, and it is pliable. If you can hear that, there's a problem. There's a problem. So it's not thick cardstock. And for some people that's fine, and for some others it's not, right? Other people like a quality, thicker kind of cardstock for their decks. I'm just showing you how they shuffle. I don't know how other people do it, but there's that. And then this kind of shuffle. They do glide really well, being that they are glossy. Let me see here. Like, they do feel good in my hand. That I will say, like, the size-wise. Now, the edges, that's the problem that I have here, is that they feel like, it feels like it's cutting, and that's just not good. Now, with time and use, I know that feeling will go away. But right off the bat, we already have the fact that it's not cased. There's no case for these cards. Another thing is that it's not, I wouldn't say that this is beginner friendly. You know, you have to know your symbolism. You have to know your signs and color interpretations. You have to understand that, right? And environmental situations. So it's not beginner friendly. It doesn't have a case to it. The deck itself, it is a flimsy card. So that's already 3 marks against it. And the fact that it does not have fully laminated edges, that is definitely a problem. So I would rate this overall maybe like a 6 out of 10. I would rate this deck a 6 out of 10 because there's just like those points that I just made that can be overseen by others, right? And for me, like, I want to be comfortable. I want to be able to enjoy and put away my deck, you know, before and after use. Like, I want to be able to be comfortable handling my deck, right? So if I have cards missing, like, that fucking sucks. If I lose cards because it doesn't have a case, if I want to travel, like, I'm gonna have to go find a pouch. Like, it's extra steps that should have been done for this. Now, and only finding it at Barnes & Noble in the annex department, that's another, like, drawback for some people if you can't find it online. And I had a hard time finding it online, and hopefully you don't if you like this kind of stuff. But yeah, it is really cute. Honestly, it really is. It's cute. For $15, I mean, I've had better for $15, but yeah, I really love kawaii stuff, and I would say it would be a good gift. Just consider perhaps getting a pouch or a case aside from getting this as a gift, okay? Aside from that, guys, let me know what y'all think. Alrighty, bye.